This new Fallout game looks absolutely insane. Today, you got me, Jake, here, and we're going to talk about this. This is Fallout Bakersfield. This essentially resurfaced. This project was shown off about 2 years ago and went completely dormant. It was like a fan project. People thought it was cool, but now it has reemerged with a big, flashy trailer, and holy shit, does this really scratch the itch for a certain type of gamer. I mean, look at this thing. So what this essentially is a fan project, a collaboration between some developers and creatives to make this kind of old school style hybrid Fallout game experience. It's running on a Doom Total Conversion mod, GZ Doom, and so it's got Doom DNA here, spliced in perfectly with old school Fallout. Essentially, they took Fallout 1 and said, what if it was first person? And it absolutely works here. I mean, look at the art style, the lo-fi vibes, the 90s feel, but the fact that it also has a really cool character bar that's like a hybrid of old school Fallout Pip-Boy stuff and the Doom HUD, like that's just such a cool idea. Not only that, like, you know, no disrespect to newer, you know, Bethesda style Fallout games like Fallout 3 and 4, but this just feels distinctly way more grimier, way darker, way gorier, and it totally hits. You see all different types of weapons featured. You see ghouls getting shotgun blasted to the face. This essentially, in a lot of ways, is kind of like a boomer shooter in a way. Boomer shooter now kind of being a catch-all term for like throwback first-person shooters. Still, from what you can see here, like looking at the surface, it does seem like there are some light RPG elements. You see dialogue choices, you see text descriptions of things you're encountering on the bottom left of your HUD. We also briefly see loot with the character opening up something, and it seems like they get a new pair of gloves. We don't know too much about this, really. We just have this new trailer that dropped a few days ago. It's a 4-minute trailer, and I gotta say, just like aside, this is really, really great trailer like composition. Just the way this is really orchestrated, right? I mean, it starts out kind of like the cinematic tease, a long pullback out of this detailed Fallout shot with the music that you'd come to expect, continually pulling away and seeing ghouls and seeing the abandoned, broken down city. Then finally panning up to the Fallout Vault Dweller character, and then it switches to gameplay. That to me feels like a trailer we'd see at like E3 or something, that like slow builds to a cool, exciting reveal. But it's for a kind of lo-fi, old school style game. The character, the look of the Vault Dweller, even like the proportions of his body, the slightly exaggerated cartoony thing to it, just really feels old school Fallout. And it is, right? Because Bakersfield here is actually what a lot of people are guessing is kind of like a retelling or expansion of a certain sequence from OG Fallout 1. Fallout 1, of course, took place in Southern California. Bakersfield is a Californian city. And people have been catching that this is Necropolis from Fallout 1, with the big mutant character you encounter at the end actually being a boss from the original game during that sequence. So we don't know how big this game necessarily is. Is this just like a retelling or a redo of this Ghoul City sequence? Is it going to expand out from that? Is it going to be just like a quick little experience, you know, a demo of sorts of just cool visuals and fun gameplay? Or is it going to be bigger than that? We don't really know for sure, but as of right now, looking at their credits that they put at the end of the new trailer, this is a 2-person development team with Red 88 Guns and Dennis Berezin. As of right now, they have a progress bar that says like that the game is at about 60% completion. No release date. They kind of teased 2027, but we really don't know for sure. And there is a link to support them if you want. They also are incredibly transparent and upfront, saying this game doesn't require financial support. They're not trying to make make money from this thing. They just have a link if you want to. But in the description of the trailer, which was uploaded to the YouTube channel gameranx, it says, and I quote, "Financial support is not necessary and will not generally affect the development process. This project isn't supposed to generate financial profit for its creators. Monetization is disabled for this channel, making none of the financial profit from the views." I think a lot of this hopefully is putting safeguards in place to not get this taken down by Bethesda or anything like that. We hear all the time in the video game world about incredible fan projects, Nintendo fan projects, but all types of things, incredible things being built by passionate and talented fans of video games, only for them to be taken down or shut down by the corporations that ultimately own that IP. So I really hope that doesn't happen with Fallout Bakersfield, because like I said, this just looks absolutely incredible. And it's just really interesting that this is popping up and kind of blowing up, going a little viral now, because, recently we've gotten a lot of teases and rumors and speculation about Bethesda and Xbox firing up the Fallout machine again. It seems like, according to rumors and suggestions, that a new Fallout game is greenlit and it is in the works. Some people have been saying Fallout 5. We don't know for sure. Take that all with a grain of salt. But if that is the case, it seems like the company that owns Fallout is trying to actually finally get Fallout games in production again. It's about time, but it's probably going to take a while. So all we have right now is that TV show, and I guess this. Like I said, we don't know exactly when it's releasing, but it just looks fun as hell. The gore, everything, I don't know, it's just perfect. Not only that, this trailer also features some great music. An old 1946 song, "I'd Climb the Highest Mountain," which just fits perfectly.
I'd climb the highest mountain.
But also, two bits of music and atmospheric stuff composed by Mark Morgan. A bit from the Wasteland 2 soundtrack and a bit from the Fallout 2 soundtrack. All of that is credited, and that's interesting because this just leads to another thing I wanted to pivot to. If you like this stuff, and this isn't an ad or anything, but the people that are working on this are working on a game. Publisher New Blood Interactive, who you may know are behind a lot of cool, fun, like throwback boomer shooter style things, among other things, like Dusk. A medieval Ultra Kill. Well, for a while now, they've been working on a CRPG, a very heavily Fallout-inspired old school RPG, and they've shown off little bits and pieces of it here and there. It still seems like it's very much in the works. We don't have an official name or anything, but according to head of New Blood, Dave Oshry, people from this are working on this. So the developer here, Red 88 Guns, he is the artist on this New Blood game. Along with that, Mark Morgan's music is involved. He's the composer of this game. So you have Bakersfield to look forward to, and also something else possibly on the horizon. Look, man, if the big corporations are gonna fumble some of your favorite style of games, you gotta look elsewhere, and I think stuff like this is just a perfect example, dude. So Fallout Bakersfield is absolutely awesome, an incredible example of, like I always say, gamers, right? When they love video games, when they're passionate about video games and they got a bit of talent, the sky is the limit. Bakersfield is another killer example of that, and I'm curious to see where this goes. Is it going to be as massive and expansive as something like Fallout London? It doesn't seem like it, but can I just say, I wish it was. I would love for this to be a whole ass Fallout game. I don't know if like the new reactions to this and it going viral can help contribute to that, but man, that would be something, wouldn't it? Isn't it okay to just dream sometimes? Just hope and want something? Let me have this. Either way, we have this coming at some point, however big this experience may be, and of course, something from New Blood that is heavily inspired by this. Couple that, and with the fact that, like I said before, it seems like Microsoft, Xbox, whoever is getting wise to the fact that they gotta get cooking with a new Fallout game. It seems like the next couple of years are gonna be very interesting for Fallout fans either way. So if you want to check out all this stuff, everything we talk about will be linked in the description down below, but that's really all we got for you today. We don't gotta like stretch this video out or anything, so hope you enjoyed. If you like games, and if you like the games we talk about all kinds of games, but if you're new here, clicking the like button helps us out. We appreciate that, but most importantly, subscribe if you want, because we put out videos every single day. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.